I like that duo. I love their attitude. I think they have a good time. They're loose and relaxed, fun to listen to and watch. Man, I love this view too.
Matt Crafton.
I mean, you're right in his head. That camera is mounted to the visor of his helmet. You can see all the information that Matt has in front of him. That tachometer is really important, especially when he comes to pit road. You also, Phil, want to see what that tachometer is doing when you make a move in the draft. See if you can get a little bit more RPM, a little bit more speed.
Speaking of the tachometer and RPM, there's been a significant addition to the series this year with the NT1, the NASCAR Truck 1 engine. What kind of a difference do you think we're going to see tonight with its introduction into the series?
I think the nice thing about it, Vince, is we won't see anything. We won't see any difference because it's out there competing against Toyota motors, and there's also some Chevrolet SP2 motors.
On board with Crafton.
For a full truck width. Just give me half.
Watch Matt Crafton. He's watching that Jegs truck. We talked to Cody Coughlin's crew chief, Jerry Baxter. He said, we got an inexperienced driver, but we got a great truck. We're trying to help him, coach him to stay up near the front. This is what Matt Crafton's studying right now. Can Coughlin keep his truck low? Can I trust that that truck's not going to get loose if I get really close to it? He's analyzing all that at 190 miles an hour.
And remember yesterday after practice, the two-truck was bobbing and weaving a little bit, and Matt Crafton went and talked to him to try to help him a little bit, said, hey,
inside that pit box.
And Phil, you talked about the restarting of these engines. There's a process you have to go through to make that happen. So they got it fired up, and I guess he'll back into his box.
Let's watch from his vantage point.
Oh.
I wonder if his vision had been blocked in some way, because that is
where he was going and had to lock up the brakes. He'll be back.
We've seen vehicles go to the back and come charging to the front. No reason to believe that Matt Crafton won't be able to do the same, but anytime you have to come through all that traffic.
Junior Joyner, the crew chief. Now we have to remember, with a new engine, the NT1, they're also dealing with new engine tuners along with these trucks as well, but they think they have diagnosed the problem to a gasket back on the sending unit in the back of the truck. The reason they think that is because when he's running wide open on the racetrack, he seems to be fine. Some of the issues seem to come up when he lets off the throttle. So that's what they're diagnosing for right now. And Junior Joyner said they plan to run it to the end. So they think they know what the problem is. They've done what they can do to remedy it, and they're going to the end.
Certainly keep an eye on that 88 of Crafton.
A lot of trucks to fight his way through, Vince.
Back in the 24th position as we get ready for this restart.
You know, it might be wise for Matt to ride by pit road a couple times, let this team get a look at the truck, and then maybe make a plan for repair. The wheels look to be all pointing in the right.
The view of Crafton.
Nobody in front of him on the top. You're clear middle if needed. You're all clear on the top. Both sides. Hang tight there, hang tight.
Yeah, Matt was going to try to shoot the middle.